Namaskar. Protruding abdomen is rarely only about fat. It is a mix of weak abdominal muscles, poor digestion, gas retention, stress hormones, and sedentary lifestyle. And excess belly fat can lead to a high risk of diabetes and heart disease. So, this is not about appearance, it is about protecting your internal organs. Today, I am going to tell you how you can have a flat stomach by practicing yoga for about 7 minutes every day. First, let's begin with Yogendra Pavanmuktasana. This compresses the abdomen and massages the intestine. This mechanical compression improves peristalsis, the natural movement of the gut, helping release trapped gas and reducing bloating. Do this alternatively and then with both knees together. Just 1 minute. Next, let's move to Yogendra Naukasana. This strengthens the lower abdominal muscles, which are often weak in those who sit for long hours. Weak lower abs allow the belly to sag outwards. Hold gently in Naukasana. Do not jerk. Strength should build gradually. So next we go to Yogendra Marjariasana, Bitilasana. This rhythmic spinal movement improves blood circulation to the abdominal organs and release stiffness caused by prolonged sitting. When you exhale and contract the abdomen in the rounded position, you tone the deep abdominal muscles naturally. After this, practice Yogendra Konasana 3. Its beautiful stretch tones the oblique muscles, the side abdominal muscles that helps to hold your stomach firmly. It also improves digestion by stretching and compressing the abdominal region alternatively. Do this on both sides. Now we go to Yogendra Virabhadrasana. While many people think that this asana is only for legs, but it actually strengthens the entire core muscles. When you hold this posture steadily, the abdominal muscles engage to maintain balance. It also improves overall metabolism because large muscle groups are activated. After that, let's go to Yogendra Vakrasana. Twisting wrings out the abdominal organs, like squeezing a cloth, then allowing fresh blood flow while releasing it. Improves circulation, supports better digestion and liver function. Hold on each side with few breaths without strain. Then we practice abdominal breathing. This retrains your diaphragm. Many people breathe shallowly into the chest due to stress. Shallow breathing increases cortisol. Cortisol, the stress hormone linked with abdominal fat storage. When we restore that diaphragmatic breathing, we calm the nervous system and support metabolic balance. Now comes a slightly lesser known but very effective technique, Yogendra Agnisara Kriya. Agni is fire. It is the fire unto which all is offered, especially the food we eat. Within this fire, all is purified. This practice activates the digestive fire. It also stimulates your abdominal nerves and improves blood flow to digestive organs. However, this should be avoided by those with hernia, hypertension, pregnancy, or recent abdominal surgery. After this, you can relax. Just sit comfortably or lie down. Close your eyes and gently bring your awareness to the breath. I will tell you why this is necessary. This is about the psychological aspect. Stress tightens the abdominal wall and disturbs gut function. The gut and brain are deeply connected through the vagus nerve. Therefore, even 2 minutes of quiet sitting after these practices, simply observing the breath, helps your abdomen relax naturally. You see, in just 7 minutes, we have taken care of gas, muscle tone, circulation, breathing, and digestive stimulation. But yoga works best when supported by right habits So you must remember a few things. First, do these practices in the morning on an empty stomach or at least 4 hours after meals. Evening is fine if the stomach is light. Consistency is important. Second, eat with attention to timing. Late night dinner after 10 pm disturbs digestion. Our digestive enzyme follows a circadian rhythm. They are stronger during the day. A simple habit, finishing dinner by 8 pm and taking a short 10 minutes walk, itself reduces abdominal heaviness. Third, chew thoroughly. Digestion begins in the mouth. When we swallow hurriedly while watching television or scrolling the phone, we overload the stomach. Now, precautions. Avoid comparing your postures with others. Yoga is not about competition. Pain in the lower back during leg raising means you are straining. Bend the knees slightly. Women during menstruation should avoid strong abdominal kriyas. Those with medical conditions should practice under the guidance of the yoga therapist. And finally, remember this: a flat stomach is a byproduct of a balanced living. When digestion improves, when breath deepens, when routine stabilizes, the abdomen gradually finds its natural shape. So, if you really want to have a flat stomach, give yourself 7 sincere minutes daily. Our ancient yogis lived close to natural rhythms, rising early, eating moderately, moving daily, resting adequately. The more we return to these simple rhythms, the more body cooperates. Namaskar.